All right, we are live. We are live and ready to go. Yeah, we are ready to go. So, today we are going to be, and by we, I mean me, going to be editing this huge property. It is a high-rise, I believe. It's like a condo or something, but this is the only property I've got today, so I figured, why not live stream it? But we're gonna go through these photos, these raw images real quick, just to give you an idea of what I am gonna be working with today. And this property is actually huge. It's there's a lot of shots for it, and it's gonna take a long time because there is so much crap to mask out in these photos. It's gonna be a blast, as always. Some outside shots, but mostly interior shots. And of course, we're gonna be using Photoshop because there's really no other program to use to edit photography, at least with this workflow, But at least it was a nice day outside. I think this is a great segue to get to the sponsors of today's video, and today's sponsors are Halliburton and Burger King. That's right, Halliburton is actually sponsoring this video, everybody's favorite defense contractor, and Burger King, home of the Whopper. We all love Burger King, I'm probably going to go to Burger King after this. After I spend the next 8.5 hours editing this property, I'm probably going to go to Burger King, But there's these magazine shots. These are the advanced images. And then we got the pro shots. These are the basics. So I'm just going to get the basics out of the way real quick because these are the ones that don't really require editing, at least a ton of editing and stuff like that. So just getting straight to it as usual. Just going to cool these down, cool the color temperature down. And hopefully I'm not here all day long editing this. I've got a bunch of emails to respond to as I'm doing this, so I'll be stepping away from time to time. Hopefully it won't take too long to respond to emails and things like that. Because I know you love watching these. I know you have the time of your life watching these. Photos get edited, Photoshop can be a lot of fun. It can be a lot of fun. Not really, though. I mean, it's all right, I guess. It's okay. The real motivation is the money, I mean, that's really it. It's the only reason that I do this kind of stuff. It's because the extravagant amount of money that I make using Photoshop and editing real estate photography. There's no other reason, If I wasn't pulling in like $80K a month, I wouldn't do it. I would definitely not be doing this. I would probably be the CEO of Adobe. I mean, let's be honest. I'd probably be the CEO of Adobe. I'd be calling the shots out there in Silicon Valley. I'll probably be the CEO of YouTube, like within the next couple of weeks here. Doing these live streams. It's only a matter of time, people. All right, that is pretty much good. Any further edits that I need to do to these photos, I will do once I come back after everything is finished. And I review the images. You know the deal. You know the normal. deal of how we do things around here. I want to use this one, but this guy is in the photo. I don't know who this guy is. I think he's trying to break into this apartment complex. Somebody should really call security right now. Should really call security right now. I just don't trust that guy. I don't trust him. I don't know who he is or what he's doing here. Maybe it's the guy that cleans the pool. I don't know. We're not going to focus on him right now. We're going to focus on resizing this image, this document in Photoshop, down to 4K. I'm going to delete that. I'm going to select this one. Come up here, hit select sky. And look at that, just like that. Photoshop already knows what I want it to do. Select the sky, pop in a mask, just like that. Look at how clean that mask is. That is something. You know, I actually helped to develop the latest release of Photoshop. I partnered up with Adobe, and I was actually one of the main people responsible for introducing and implementing this function. Select sky, that was me. Well, you're welcome. You're welcome. It makes life a lot easier. You know, you used to have to use channels to select certain things to extract from the image, like skies and things like that. It makes, you know, sky replacements a lot easier. Also, I am responsible for doing the sky replacement stuff as well. And I don't even know where that's at right now. I think it's under here. Where is it? Yeah, sky replacement. It's grayed out. I don't want to use it right now, so it's grayed out. I was also the one that helped to develop that. So again, anybody that uses that, you're welcome. If you want to support this channel, you can donate to my PayPal, Cash App, Zelle, Venmo, Patreon, or you can buy a product from one of today's sponsors, Burger King. Yes, get 10% off your next Whopper if you mention the name of this channel. Mention this name to the channel, the name of this channel to the person at the cashier at Burger King, and they will give you 10% off. 10% off your next Whopper. Yes. Again, you are welcome. You are welcome. Save it out as JPEG. We don't save as PNGs. We're not that cool. We're pretty cool, but we're not that cool. Okay, those are done. We got 14 mag images, 2 pros. Now, let's move on. And also, the agent wants blue water. Did I give it blue water? It's good enough. Okay, it's good enough. Do as I say, not as I do. Okay? It's that simple. So, here we go with the real stuff. This is where men are made. This is what is going to really put you to the test. Editing photos like this. So, I grabbed that non-flash, just threw that there, saved it out. I'm going to grab this one with a flash. Again, I'm going to repeat the same process here. Same kind of steps. You know, I'm going to cool it down. I'm going to add a little bit of vibrance and saturation. You know the deal. You know how we do these things. Again, I'm just going to throw it right on that document. I'm going to close that document, and I'm going to zoom in outside into this area. And I really like how this exposure came out. This property was shot by my main photographer. He is excellent. He is excellent. He does things exactly how they need to be done. Exactly how they need to be done. How they need to be done in order for me to properly edit them and composite them together. Yeah. It's amazing. It's absolutely Incredible, folks. And again, pop in a mask, grab my soft brush. My soft brush settings are 30% opacity, 30% flow, and the smoothing at 10%. And I've got a hard brush, soft brush, and a brush that I use to paint in skin for portraits. Those are the three main brushes, and basically the only brushes that I use. It's not complex, people. You know what is complex? The hard work that people are doing, the good people at Halliburton are doing to help protect our country. Yeah, that's some complex stuff right there. Photoshop doesn't have to be complex, though. The good work from the people over at Burger King creating those amazing recipes, yeah, that's complex stuff. You think it's easy to come up with some weird Frankenfood Monsanto GMO burger? No, it's not easy. Do you have any idea how hard it is to make a classic Whopper with those types of ingredients? It's not easy. It's not easy. And again, today's sponsor is Burger King. Photoshop is now partnered with Burger King. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. If you want 10% off your next payment of Adobe Creative Cloud, mention the name of this channel during checkout. Promo code EPIC. Yeah. EPIC. Type that in, promo code, 10% off your next payment for Adobe's entire suite. Yeah, that's right. The savings just keep on coming. And we keep getting even more sponsorships. They keep rolling in by the day. Because of how massive this channel is getting. Every live stream is bigger than the one before. It's incredible. It's absolutely incredible. As you can see, it's not complex what we're doing here. You just have to know what you're doing. And within about 2 minutes, this image should be done. I'm gonna right click, I'm gonna hit make selection. I'm gonna pop in a mask. And just like that, we have successfully composited things together in Photoshop. Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna feather that mask by about 0.3%. No, not percent. What am I saying? 0.3 pixels. That's what I meant to say. Oh, my producer is informing me right now that we just landed another sponsorship deal. This is incredible. This is absolutely incredible. Who is today's sponsor? Today's third sponsor of this channel. Who is it? Wow. Just got word. It's Staples. Staples Office Supply Company. Next time you need to buy a stapler or an office chair, go to Staples. Photoshop is temporarily glitching out on me, so I have to close that document. Then I have to pop in a hue and saturation layer and just kind of paint that in. You know, that way we get a little bit more saturation there outside. And another adjustment layer is needed. I'm going to use brightness and contrast. But the problem is it's making this area a little too bright. This one's better. So let's see if I can't just come in there real quick with another tool right here in Photoshop. We don't have to leave Photoshop. We can get everything done right in this program. It's amazing. It's absolutely incredible. Yes. So for my liking, let me see. I was about to say for my liking. There we go. I'll do it once. There we go. Okay. Now we're going to move on because this is a massive property. That's going to take over 14 hours to edit. Yep. This is going to be an all-day event. I know you're here for the long haul. That's why I appreciate the support. There we go. Just like that. Again, I'm going to sharpen this image by going up to mode. I'm going to switch it to lab mode. I'm going to run my action. And there we go. It looks pretty good right now. I'm satisfied. In the meantime, I'm going to go to jobs. I'm going to put it in my fixed folder, the final images folder. I'm going to close that document. You know the deal. You know the deal, how we do things. We're going to move on. We're going to move right on to the next one. And again, I'm going to adjust the color temperature. Just like that. Once that's settled, I'm going to come up here. And you know exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to give it a name. Bedroom 3. It sounds complex, I know. It's not that complex, though. I think I like this one a little bit more. I'm going to use this one. This one with a flash. Yeah. That's why it's so important to get great exposures out there in the field. That way the editor, once you hand off the raw images to them, they'll be able to edit the photos and make things look great. Yeah. I know it's very complicated. It can be difficult to process and understand, I know. Staples, however, makes things easy. Staples makes it easy to buy office furniture and get print work done. If you need print services, Staples has you covered, folks. Staples has you covered. They've got me covered right now. And again, promo code 10% off at Staples for your next print job that you need done. Just, as you know, mention the name of this channel to the person at the checkout, and they will know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah. Start talking about YouTube to people at Staples. They will want to be your friend. They will want to know more about what you're talking about, because it will make sense. They know about this channel. Everybody knows about this channel. Who doesn't know about this channel? Halliburton knows about this channel. Lockheed Martin knows about this channel. Boeing, all the players in the field, everybody. Adobe not only knows about this channel, Adobe not only knows who I am, I've worked with Adobe. I not only worked with Adobe, Adobe worked for me. Who do you think comes up with the industry standards for computer graphics? That's me. You're listening to the person right now that's responsible for all the industry standards. Yeah. Exactly. Going back to like 1986, 85, 87 when Photoshop came out. I can't even remember. Who do you think was the sole person developing all this stuff? No, it wasn't John and Thomas Knoll. That's a myth. That's folklore. Folklore. Yeah. No, it was me. I helped to develop all those crazy techniques and stuff. It was me. It wasn't them. They just like to steal credit. Okay. Back to the photo at hand. This is looking decent so far. Yeah, it's looking fine in my opinion. So again, I'm going to merge all onto a new layer. And we're going to keep going. We are going to keep going here, people. You know what? They took the time to add this butterfly thing into the outlet. I think it's a light. I'm not sure. Little night light. I'm going to leave it. I think the butterfly adds something nice to the room. I think it looks good. I think it looks just fine. This little branch however, has to go. Again, just like that, just like that. Control S, Command S, jobs, fix, JPEG, save, okay, done, done, boom, just like that. Moving on. We now have 12 images left, and the remaining 12 images are really gonna suck. I can tell you that much right now. This room might be difficult because of the wood. It's always the wood that gives me trouble. It's a very difficult material to balance. You want to make sure it's got enough saturation, but enough contrast. You don't want it to look overly yellow or orangish, you know. It's a difficult balance, but that's why I get paid top dollar for my work. It's because I know how to do it. I know how to do it. Okay, trust me. You're going to see in real time right now how I do it. And then you're going to be able to know how to do it. And then we can all sit around together and say, we know how to do it. Okay, here we go. It's getting tricky. I guess that's all right for now. Guess it's okay. 4K, you know the deal. Save, close that document. Soft brush. Paint that in with a soft brush. And of course, we're going to get these little lens flares and spots. Let me delete this mask. I want to see if there's one. I'm trying to see if any of these exposures don't have that lens flare. It looks like this one basically gets rid of it. I can still see a little something there, but I might use that one for that curtain area up there. Not yet, but possibly in a very short while. Yeah. Oh, and of course, we're going to get motion blur because, you know, my photographer just doesn't listen to me. And it's now my responsibility to make things. I don't know what's happening in this photo over here. We're going to move on from that. We're going to move on from that, and we're going to focus back on the motion blur problem, or the shutter speed problem. When my photographer presses down too hard on the camera as he takes these photos. And it looks like I've got something to respond to with an email, so I'm going to have to take a short break, hopefully after this image is done. I should really be using the pen tool. I'm walking the high wire right now, because if you mess this up, trust me, it's not good. It's not good. Walking the high wire, hit enter, just like that, and it's going to connect. It's going to finish connecting that selection. Boom, 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 boom. Look at that. That is, oh gosh, it was almost perfect. I was about to brag about how perfect it was. I can't do that now. I can't do it now. I can't showboat. I can't showboat yet. I need to make this really, really nice. Then I can showboat. Then I can brag. I can brag about how modest and humble I am. Okay. It's getting tricky again. It's getting really, really tricky. It's getting tricky. All right. Hit enter. And it looks like this is the last window area right here. This is the home stretch right here. Enter. Boom. And of course, it's not lining up. It's like way off. It's just a disaster, people. 0.4 pixels. No, it needs to be feathered more. Let's see. Let's take it up to like 0.9. And that's good enough. That's fine, you know? It's more than acceptable right now. And I think overall the interior looks pretty good. Could use a little bit more brightness over here, maybe up here, to the left, in the middle, to the right. Just a little bit. Kind of getting that flash over here. I'm gonna see if I can't just brush that out, just like that. Yep, it's nice. It's really nice, isn't it, people? Isn't it, folks? Ah, boy, there's so much to do. So little time. That's the problem. That's the problem in life, isn't it? So many photos to edit, so little time. I think that's the problem that most people have in this world, you know? They want to edit lots of photos, but there's just not enough time. Oh boy, you know, you think it's done, you think it's over, and then it just pulls you right back in. What a disaster. Oh gosh, I don't like it. I don't like it, people. Okay. I'm gonna throw in a little bit of saturation outside. Just a little bit. Okay. I don't want to go radioactive outside with the green. I see a lot of radioactive photos coming from other companies because they just blow out the saturation. It's not a good look. It's not a good look. All right. Now that pretty much everything is settled. I'm looking around. There's still stuff I could do. But this lens flare, it's got to go. How am I going to address this? How am I going to get this done? I don't even know. Maybe I could use this. And you know what? I think I'm going to have to. I'm going to try. I'm going to try. This is the scary part about doing this stuff in real time. You don't know if it's going to work or not. You don't know if it's going to work or not. And the last thing you want to do is embarrass yourself. You know, trust me. I've never done that before, but I've seen it happen to other people. My work is flawless. It's flawless. Okay. My work speaks for itself every time. Oh boy, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. Let me select this and then inverse that. That way we're outside and I can paint this in. Yeah. Okay, it looks as if this may work. I'm not going to say it will just yet. I want to paint this into the surrounding area so that it matches the consistency of this area right here. And it looks like we're getting a little bit of noise. You probably can't see that, but I see it. And it's not perfect. That's the thing. That's the thing. It's not perfect. You can see it's like bright right here and then it's dark in all the other areas. Let me see if I can't kind of match that. Again, select inverse. And I'm just going to dab this a few times. And that's good enough. I'm going to grab these. I'm going to select them and merge those layers together. And there we go. Just like that. And it's okay if it's not like perfectly in place. It's good enough. So again, we go up to mode, we go up to lab, flatten, no, sharpen, yes. Just like that. For now, that looks good. That's a good base. I'd like to, oh boy, I spoke too soon. This is the problem. This is the problem. There's always more that can be done. Oh, look at that. I didn't make that perfect. Oh no. And I even forgot this area right here. This is what happens. This is what happens when you start showboating and, showing off too early. We can get away with it because we're at such a far distance, Nobody's going to zoom into this and be like, oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at how amateur that is. Unbelievable. Let me see if I can't grab the spot healing brush. remove that, and it's good enough. It's good enough. It's good for a quick fix, you know, and this little thing up there, that's going away too. And of course, we are getting a lot of motion blur. But there's not much I can do about that because that kind of comes down to the job that the photographer did. You know, I can try and align those images together, but sometimes the motion blur will still happen because of the overall shutter speed. And on that note, I'm going to take a quick break, just a quick one. We will be right back in just a few moments. Give me about 2 minutes here. All right, we are back. And as I was away, my producer just informed me that we got another sponsorship deal. Who is it, you ask? It's none other than Ray-Ban sunglasses. Yeah. It's crazy, I'm telling you. It is absolutely crazy. You might be asking, why would Ray-Ban sunglasses be sponsoring a YouTube video? A YouTube channel that does real estate photography? That's a great question. That is a very good question. I don't have the answer to that, though. What I do know is that they are officially sponsoring us. Yeah. They are now officially sponsoring us. That is crazy. Like I said earlier, the sponsorship deals just continue to roll in one after the other. So we have 3 official sponsors right now: Halliburton, Burger King, and now Ray-Ban. Yeah, that's right. Ray-Ban is an amazing brand of sunglasses. I own several pairs of them. After I go to Burger King later, I may stop at Sunglasses Hut and pick up a new pair of Ray-Bans. Not because I need them, just because just because of how good they are. They're that good. They're literally that good. I mean, just incredible. And again, 10% off any pair of Ray-Ban sunglasses if you mention the channel name of this YouTube broadcast channel. Yeah. Livestream YouTube channel. That's right. Okay. Back to business. Back to business. Back to business. We're getting down to brass tacks, as the fat cats on Wall Street say. Yeah. Down to brass tacks. We're getting straight into it, and this is one of the images that I was dreading having to edit, because if you look at this thing, look at how much crap there is. Oh, gosh. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I'm getting depressed now, knowing how long this is going to take. Okay, so let's time it right now. Time it. Get your timer out. And let's see how long it takes to edit this image. Can we do it in 5 minutes? Will it take 10 minutes? I don't know. It could take 20 minutes or even 30. I doubt it'll take 30 minutes. I'm pretty good at what I do. But I have been in those situations before where it has taken 30 minutes to edit a single image because of how much crap there is in front of the windows, like this. And there's no getting around it. This is why you use Photoshop. Yeah, this is it. You're witnessing greatness right now. You are witnessing history being made. I am going to be inducted into Adobe's Hall of Fame. And that doesn't even exist right now. I'm going to be the person that creates it. Adobe will literally create a Hall of Fame. A digital Hall of Fame. And guess what? I'm going to be the only one in there because of my greatness. Because of how good I am at compositing raw images together in Photoshop. Yeah. I get daily emails from Adobe saying, "Hey, how are you doing? We love your work. Thank you so much for helping us make Photoshop. Without you, Photoshop would not even exist." You know, they're constantly trying to send me free stuff, and I'm just like, dude, you don't have to sit here and, you know, kiss up. I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing. Just get on top of that Hall of Fame thing and put me in there. And we'll call it even. We'll call it even, you know. But in the meantime, as I edit this photo, it's not an easy image to edit. And again, this is why you need a professional editor. This is why we have post-production artists in the field of computer graphics. No, lame AI software will not do this for you. AI is useless right now. If you are an 11-year-old child, AI can be really cool. But you know what? Companies are not using AI for computer graphics because it's useless. It is useless right now. It is in its infancy and really serves no purpose for the most part. Oh boy, look at this crap. Are you kidding? What a joke. What a joke. Oh my gosh. I should have gone out there when my photographer was actually there and just cut this stupid thing off of the ceiling. What a nightmare. What a nightmare. I've been at it for 4 minutes already. Did you hear what I said? 4 minutes. I was supposed to be on like the last image of this whole property by now. Oh my gosh. This is a disaster. Do you want to do this? Do you think you can be a real estate editor? A photography editor? You think you've got what it takes? Do you really think you have what it takes to do this? I don't buy it. I don't buy it. Nobody's got what it takes to do this with the pen tool. Oh, jeez. Oh, boy. Guess I'm gonna be here all day long. Just slaving over a hot stove. A metaphorical hot stove. Cooking. Oh, boy. Okay, let's fill this path with white. See what that looks like. Okay, it's coming along. This is why I like to do it in increments instead of doing it all at once and then filling it in. If you fill it in piece by piece, it'll give you a little bit more motivation to keep going because you're getting some feedback, you're making progress, and you're seeing that progress be made, you know? Yeah. So it can be very, very helpful. I still can't believe that we just got sponsored by Ray-Ban. That is just so cool. Again, 10% off your next pair. Promo code at the checkout. The channel name. 10% off, it's all yours. I don't know if they have any 2-for-1 offers going on right now, but that 10% off deal that they've got going on with the sponsorship of this channel, it's a pretty sweet deal if you ask me. You know, those are high-end luxury brand sunglasses. And yeah, I own like 12 pairs. I have that kind of money where I can just throw it around unnecessarily. I don't need 12 pairs of sunglasses. But I have them. Because I make that much money. Hello. Yeah. I'm not going to sit there and worry about $2,000 worth of sunglasses. You know, life is too short to sit there and worry about that kind of petty stuff. If you want it, just get it. You know, if you're like me and you can afford, you know, $2,000 worth of sunglasses, I'm not going to sit there and think about, oh, should I do this? Should I not? You know, at the end of the day, you got to spend money to make it, you know, and trust me, I'm spending a lot of money. Buying property, boats, yachts. I was on a yacht last night, just kind of sailing around, just cruising. Thinking about how I'm going to have to come back eventually, back to shore, you know, to edit this property. You know, my photographer calls me out in the middle of the ocean. It's like, hey, I've got this property. It's a big one. I need you to take care of this. We need your professional touch to this one. And I'm like, look, man, I don't know if I can. Just give it to the other guy. Give it to the peasants. You know, I'm above it. I'm above all of this at this point in my life, you know. I did it as a favor to him, though. I said, you know what? You've been good to me over the years, so I'm going to repay the favor by editing this property for you. Yes, you still need to pay me. It's not free, but I'm going to do it. And basically, he got on his hands and knees and said, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Because he knows how good I am at editing real estate photography. Yeah. Okay, now that I've spent 10 minutes masking and creating paths and selections over here, it's so much fun to do this in Photoshop. I'm having the time of my life right now. Okay, I'm gonna feather this mask by like 0.4 pixels. But we still got a problem. And it's called reflections on the glass table. So, what do you think it is that I'm going to do? I'm going to come in here with another path. And I'm going to fix this problem. Even if it takes me another 10 minutes, I have to do it. I owe it to my photographer to do it the right way. I'm a perfectionist. As you can tell, everything I do is perfect. It's all perfect. Well, maybe not all perfect, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I think it's good enough. I think it's good enough to boast a little bit here and there. Okay, this is still looking jagged over here, so I'm going to grab the blur tool at 15%. I'm going to do this, and this, and this, and this, and this. And I'm just going over this mask, feathering it. Yeah, just like that. Oh, gosh. I am so glad I get paid top dollar for this type of work. Not many people would, sit here and do this. Not many people have the ability to even do this, Boom, just like that. And this face right here, I'm gonna just brush over this, like I'm gonna dab it, just like that, and maybe 3 times. I like that. Okay, where are we at? Let's go underneath here. Brightness, contrast, something like that. Something like that. Oh gosh. You know what? Life is hard when you're a post-production artist. Woe is me right now. And I'm just trying to brighten this stuff up inside. Now I'll do the same for the outside. Make sure you're on the right place in your layer stack. Come out here, brighten this up, brighten this area up. Hopefully I'm not missing anything. Now that I'm brightening that up, it's going to kind of expose the fact that these are overexposed. So I'm just going to dab these a few times instead of making selections and stuff. It's like overkill. I don't think I need to do that. Just like that. And I might come back there and do some more fun stuff to it. The area over here is like getting overexposed and kind of blown out. I need to bring that in. Let me see if this one will work. Let me see if that will work. Looks like that might be good. Folks, I am getting hungry. I might just have to end this live stream and just go straight to Burger King. You know, that Whopper it's sounding too good to pass up right now. I might have to drive 45 minutes to the nearest Burger King and get my Whopper on. Yeah. Okay. All right, yeah, that's a lot better. And I'll kind of dab it down here as well. These are so difficult to edit sometimes. There's so much to bring together and balance, you know. You're getting an inside look on how the industry works. Yeah. Doesn't that sound cool? Oh. I want to get rid of that little bit over there. Like blur it. That's... Oh gosh. It never ends. I'm telling you people, it just never ends. It never ever ends. Okay, I think that's decent. I'm looking at the flash on the back of the chairs. I'm trying to avoid that. I'm trying to avoid that look. Hopefully I can just paint this out a little bit. Don't want to go crazy though. Oh gosh, okay. I've been at it for like, I don't even know how long with this image. I have to remove these wires. Oh, please, just make it easy. Make it easy. Mess that edge up a little bit, but no one's going to notice that. Except maybe you and I. But since I have like 4,000 other images. Oh, come on, just get it right, Photoshop. Oh gosh. That's good enough. I'm gonna have to have a word with the development team of Adobe now. It looks like I'm gonna have to fly out to California or wherever their head office is at. Have a talking to with them. Guys, the spot healing brush and the content aware tools, they're not working as good as they should be. You know, I've had it. You know, if I have to start going out there and cracking heads, I'll do it. I will do it. I will not tolerate anything less than perfection. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Oh boy, just work. Stop making me do stuff. Oh gosh, it's not gonna work. Oh boy, is this gonna work? Oh boy. Oh, look at that. It's trying to give me another tip on how to use Photoshop. You're just insulting me at this point. Do you have any idea how long I've been using Photoshop for? No. I bet you can't even count that high. That's better. Oh boy, tell me it's over. Tell me the property is all done. It's not. It's not all done. I know it's not all done. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, look at this. Look at that. That's not perfect. That's not perfect either. It just doesn't stop, people. There we go. Now it's perfect. My life's work. Oh gosh, it's not over. It's not over. It's not over. Oh, watch this. Oh boy. Oh boy. Just go, 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 go. Did that. Oh no. Oh no. I'm moving on. I'm moving on. Oh, I'm not moving on. Oh my gosh. It just never ends. It never ever ends. Okay, now that I've got that done, let's come in here with the patch tool and remove things that can be removed. And I think it looks pretty decent overall. There's probably something that I'm missing here. Oh god. They want blue water. They want the water to be blue. Are you seeing how difficult this is? Oh gosh. It never ends. It never ever ends. You think you're done and then it just pulls you right back into it. Please, blending mode. Oh no, the blending mode. No, it's not doing it. It's not doing it for me. Oh gosh. Okay, I deleted that. Oh boy, they want blue water. They want blue water, people. Why would they want the water to be blue? It's like, what is it? Ugh. It's like a desaturated green. Why aren't they happy with that? Why do they have to have it blue? Why do they have to make me do stuff? Oh my gosh. Okay, I've literally been editing this for 20 minutes now. I don't know if you're still paying attention to the clock or your stopwatch that you got out. I know you're looking at your stopwatch now. I don't know if you're still looking at it though, but it's been 21 minutes. This one image has taken 21 minutes to edit. It is borderline psychotic. It is borderline psychotic what these real estate agents ask of me. You know, what they're asking me to do is, it's inhumane. It is inhumane right now. Blue water, I can't get over it. They want blue water. Oh, boy, the audacity of these people. No, no, no. Blue water. Gotta be kidding me. They want blue water. Does it look better than that? Yes, it does. Does it look much better? Yes, it does. Okay. Okay, it's been 22 minutes. Can I move on yet? The answer is, of course, no. There's still things that have to be done. There's still things that have to be done. Oh my gosh. Okay, okay. Where are we at? Where are we at? Where are we at? Where? Oh boy, it's happening here too. I'm telling you, I'm going straight to Burger King after this. The time for Whoppers is now. Maybe Carl's Jr. They're not even sponsoring this video though, so I can't talk about them. Not unless they sponsor this video. I have to remove it here as well. Their precious blue ocean. Their precious blue ocean. Okay. Look at all these. Can you even count how many layers there are? No, you cannot. There's literally too many to count. We go up to mode, lab, sharpen it. Tell me it's done. Tell me we can move on. I think it looks pretty good. I think it's solid for having invested 23 minutes into this one image. Yeah. And if you think I'm not going to take a break after doing all that, you are sorely mistaken, because I will be taking a break for about 2 to 3 minutes, starting now. Yeah, be right back. All right, we are back. Ready to attack. I think. Pretty sure. Yeah. Sorry, folks. I just had to run across town and pick up some Burger King. You know, they are the sponsors of this video after all. Big shout out to Burger King, home of the Whopper, home of the brave. I think that's what their tagline is. I could be wrong about that, but nevertheless, they are just a fantastic company offering superb hamburgers for everybody. My goodness, Burger King, folks. They're amazing. They are absolutely amazing. Okay. Back to the fun. Back to why you're here. You are here to watch greatness take place. Inside of Photoshop, inside of Camera Raw, inside Adobe Bridge, which is what this program is right here. But, you know, as great as Adobe Bridge is, it's not where we're really going to get things done. That's where Photoshop comes into play. So I'm just trying to get this document set up here with all of the raw images adjusted in Camera Raw, bring them all inside Photoshop, throw them onto one document, save that document as a PSD, and then proceed to edit with supreme craftsmanship. You know, that's where I come in. So the left window over here looks okay. The right one, not so much because the sky and stuff is kind of blown out. I think I'm gonna have to use another one. I'll try this. Cool it down, add vibrance, add saturation. Change the color temperature, and I'm just focusing on this outside over here. Remove chromatic aberration. Close that. Resize this. 4K. Let's roll. Let's rock. And I'm just going to paint this in with a soft brush. Got the base as the non-flash, and I'm painting in the flash to take down the overexposed areas of the window area. Give it more visibility. And just come in here and make sure that these layers are actually going to, you know, line up and everything. And now that I got that kind of set up, kind of established, come in there, grab a new path, use the pen tool, and just start going all over the place here. And this is exactly why you tune in to live streams like this. It's to watch excitement play out in front of your eyes. It's to watch me take the pen tool around a picture frame that has a dog in it, you know? Cute little dog. It's just fantastic. Just fantastic. Just fantastic like my editing skills, which are, of course, second to none. Nobody can edit like I do. Nobody has these abilities. This is industry-leading talent right here. I not only help shape... I can't even talk. Can't even talk sometimes. I'm just astounded by my own greatness, you know. As I was saying, my greatness and my talents are so out of this world that I not only help to shape industries themselves, I create the industries. I create industries. As I was saying earlier, I'm the one that basically helped to develop Photoshop. You know? It was not Thomas Knoll and John Knoll. They are liars. It was me. It has always been me. So, if you enjoy using Photoshop and you like Photoshop, you know who to thank for Photoshop, and that is me. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. That is me. Oh gosh, these aren't lining up. These are not lining up, people. Oh, I don't need a guide. Go away. Grab my soft brush and just paint this in to the right-hand side, and that's better. It's better than nothing, I'll say that much. Okay, here we go. And we're getting that motion blur now. It's tragic. It's just tragic. Oh boy, I think it's safe to say that I hate this property. Yeah, I don't like it because there's way too much to do. Way too much to do. How are we doing in that live chat over there? That live chat is just flying right now, folks. Can't even keep up. It's not even worth looking at right now because there's so many people. It's basically just a big blur. I couldn't read the comments even if I wanted to. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't keep up with it. I just have to focus on, you know, making these photos perfect. That's what I have to do right now. Can't pay attention. Can't pay attention to the live chat. It's no wonder that Halliburton, Ray-Ban, and Burger King are sponsors of this video today. I think the live chat is a reflection of just how exciting it is and can be. It's no wonder why they would want to sponsor content like this. Comes as no surprise. It also comes as no surprise as to how much money I'm going to be making off of this live stream here. Just brightening things up here on the inside. You know the deal. You know, I don't like dark images. I want them to feel and look vibrant. And that's better. And that's good enough. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. Okay. Where are we at? Alright, we're doing good. So this is image number 5 out of 14. That means there's only 17 and a half hours left. Yeah. Yep. It's gonna be an all-nighter. It's gonna be an all-nighter, folks. Get ready. Put the kids to sleep early tonight because you're gonna be staying up all night watching me edit this. Oh boy, and of course they want blue water. I can't stress that enough. The agents have to have blue water. So that also means my work is now officially doubled. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I hate this property. I hate it. I despise it. I despise it. paint that in like that. Darken, blending mode's not going to do anything good. Okay. Come back over here. You know, I don't even need to use the pen tool, I don't think. I think I can get away with the lasso tool. And let's paint that in once, twice. Oh yeah, now we're talking. And before, after, I guess I could like pop in a mask, take a soft brush and like kind of paint it out. Paint out a little bit. Kind of bring back those waves just a tad. I think that's good enough. Yeah, that's definitely good enough. Yeah, that's fine. And come in here, get the little bit of sand down there. That's better. A lot more believable now. Merge all onto a new layer and start removing stuff. Just like that. Go ahead and sharpen this. And it's actually looking pretty clean. Certainly not bad. Jobs, fix, JPEG. Close it, move on to the next one. Let's see what kind of disaster we have for this image. What kind of train wreck are we getting ourselves into now? I don't even want to know. These are pretty good looking exposures though, so that will help a whole lot with having to edit them and composite them together. And I think I'll go with this one for the outside. I'm looking at the left-hand side only. I think this one should be good. Definitely gonna need some saturation here, people. Okay, I think that's a good base. Take that down. Paint that in. I think I might need a nap after this. My blood sugar is getting dangerously low. That's where today's sponsor of today's video would really come in handy. Burger King. Burger King. Home of the Whopper, home of the brave. An American classic. That's Burger King. Not Arby's. They didn't pay me. So I won't be talking about Arby's, McDonald's, or Carl's Jr. Okay? I will only be talking about Burger King, today's sponsor. Again, 10% off your next Whopper if you mention the name of this channel to your local Burger King establishment. They will know exactly what you're talking about when you mention the channel name. And they will delightfully take off 10% of your next order. That's right. I should hope so, at least, you know. That's what they told me. I don't know. I'm not saying they're lying, but it sounds too good to be true. Do it anyways. Try it. Let me know if it worked. Let me and the chat know if it worked when you went to Burger King and started talking about a YouTube channel, saying how they'll give you 10% off if you mention the channel name on YouTube. I'm actually kind of interested now. I want to know. How did they react? Okay. Boy, that is just looking fantastic, isn't it, people? Absolutely fantastic. You know, a result like this can only come from me, a professional, a industry-leading Photoshop professional. Yeah, that is I. That is I. Gonna feather that mask by like 0.5 pixels, and it's looking pretty good. It's looking fantastic if you ask me. I could very well be soon saying that this is my greatest work. Right here, you're looking at it. This is the culmination of it all, right here. The schooling, the education, the training, the thousands and thousands of hours of learning the ins and outs of Photoshop and computer graphics and this and that. It's possible. It's possible. Yeah. Now we are rocking and rolling, people. Look at how good this looks. Photoshop is glitching out because it cannot handle the greatness that I bring to it. So I have to close that document and reopen it. And I'm going to pop in a new layer with that active selection. And I'm just going to paint in a little happy blue. Some happy blues there, like Blues Clues. Not quite Blues Clues, but, you know. No, Nickelodeon is, they're not sponsoring this video either, so I won't be talking about them. No, absolutely not. Look at that. I even catch the tiniest details. Can you say the same thing? I doubt it. I really, really doubt it. You know how I know? Because you're not me. Nobody has these eyes that I have. Nobody has the ability to shape entire industries like I do. Okay, where is that? There it is. Pop in a mask and give me some of that. Give me some of that back. Yeah, just like that. That's fine. It doesn't have to be perfect. Doesn't have to be necessarily perfect. But I do need to add a little bit of blue to that ocean. Because if I don't, I'm going to hear a lot of squawking coming from realtors about how there's not blue oceans. So, I should probably take care of it now. Because once they start squawking, they don't stop squawking. They turn into a big squawk box. They go squawk, squawk, squawk. Squawk, squawk, squawk. And I don't want to hear it. We don't want to hear it. You know, as a professional company, we don't want to hear it. We want to hear nothing but praise. You know, as it should be, because we do nothing but provide the highest quality results to our clients. You know? Our clients sometimes they can be well, they're not my favorite people sometimes. I'll put it that way. Okay, how many do we have? We have 6 done. We have 4,000 more to go. Not bad. Not bad at all. Well, let's take a break from some of these interior shots and let's do let's do an exterior shot. If we have one, yes we do. It's called the grill area. Why is it called the grill area? Because these things right here are called grills, and we're outside where the grills are. Yeah. Keep up with me. Okay. Try to keep up. Okay. We're basically going to repeat the same steps. We're going to take it into camera raw. We're going to adjust the color temperature, the shadows, the highlights, the vibrance, the saturation. Once we have done that, we're going to call it grill area. Why? Again, because we have these grills right there. Yes. Okay. I'm getting the feeling that this might not be such an easy image to edit because of all the wind. All the wind blowing the trees around. Yeah. Let's find out right about now. Gosh. Oh boy. I'm telling you, I'm gonna have to talk to my photographer. This is a joke. It's an absolute joke. It is an absolute joke. Look at this. It's in 2 different zip codes. My gosh. How is it over here? Is it okay over here? And not so much. I'm gonna rotate that just a tad. Let me see over here now. Okay, I'm going with that. I'm losing energy at this point. I'm losing energy, people. Even for a professional like me, it's starting to take a toll. So, before I, am incapacitated, I better get through this. I better finish this quick. I better operate with lightning speed. That shouldn't be a problem because that's how I always operate. I always operate with lightning speed. And if I haven't mentioned it before, I'm going to say it again. I hate this property. I hate it. I hate high-rise condos. They are the absolute worst properties to edit because they're always overlooking some beautiful, glorious view, and the agents want them to be perfect. And there's all sorts of crap in front of the windows that I have to mask out. It's a disaster. But, a job like this can only be handled by somebody like me. And there is, of course, only one of me in the world. Yeah. Yep. So, as I said about 2 minutes ago, I have to get through this quick because my patience is wearing thin. Let's update this. Let's see where we're at. I'm going to right click, make selection, pop in that mask. And we're starting to block things out. It's taking a long time now. We're going to continue to block things out. We're going to continue to block things out on this property that I despise so much. I despise it not only because the property itself, but because the job my photographer did with how janky the photos are. They're janky. Nobody wants janky exposures. That's exactly what I'm going to tell him in the email that I'm going to write to him right after I finish this. I'm going to say, The photos are janky. The jankiness has to stop. There's no room for janky photos or jankiness in general. But I will say at least it was a nice day when he was out there getting these photos. It's beautiful out there. Look at that view. Look at this view right here. It's gorgeous, isn't it? Don't you want to be sitting in one of these lanai chairs on the pool patio area, just sipping a Mai Tai? Maybe some vodka and orange juice, just sipping, taking it easy, going for a nice cool swim? I know I would. I would much rather be doing that right now. But the world needs superheroes like me, and we can't just be sitting around drinking scotch and vodka all day, you know? It's just not realistic. It's not realistic. So, for the 14th time, I'm going to say it again, I hate this property. Yeah. I can't say it enough. I just can't tell you how much I hate it. Oh my. Are you not having the time of your life right now? Are you not having the time of your life? I already know the answer to that question. You don't. It was rhetorical. I know you are. I know you are. Oh my gosh. This place is a disaster. It's a disaster. I'm trying to figure out what I need to include and what I need to exclude for this mask right here. Should I go around this chair? Should I include these chairs? What do I need to do? Sometimes you just have to get in there and wing it. You just have to wing it with no plan at all and hope for the best. And I'm going to include pretty much everything out there. My fingers are crossed. Hoping for the best. You know, I thought I was going to catch a break with this this patio grill shot. You know, the exteriors are usually the easiest shots to edit. It's usually the interiors that are the most difficult. But this one, it sucks just as much as the interiors. It sucks just as much. I'm gonna feather that. And I think that's fine. It's looking okay though. It's looking pretty good. It's coming along. What do you think? How do you feel about this so far? What's your opinion? Drop a comment in the chat. I won't be able to see it because there's like 15,000 people watching. And the chat it's still just complete chaos right now. Total chaos. Total chaos. Okay. I'm gonna click that mask and then add all those to one path. Hit that, and it's looking pretty good though. It's taking way too long. Oh gosh, it's way too long. It would be a disaster if I had more than one property to do today. If I had others to do on top of this, it would really, really suck. Okay. So you mask things out And you think you're done, but there's so much other stuff that you have to do. So many other small details. And I'm not going to leave it like this. Just need to get that kind of blocked in. Oh, Photoshop is glitching out on me. Again, it cannot handle the greatness that I bring to it. It never can. Most can't handle it. And yeah, I didn't get this, I didn't get that, I didn't get these little things in between here. And that's because I'm going to basically brush it out and then brush it back in. Brush it out, brush it in, out, in, and I'm just dabbing with a soft brush. Large, soft brush. 30%, 30%, 10%. That's my soft brush. And dab it out, in, out, in. And what I'm doing is I'm basically just trying to like blend everything together. And I'm basically cheating having to do path creation and more masking. I just don't have the time to really mask, you know, all these little bits and pieces that are everywhere. That's kind of what it looks like right now. Grab the blur tool, blur this down here. Paint that out. That branch is looking better. It would be cool if I could remove that altogether, though. Let me see if I can't lighten up the building. Click that a few times. And paint it in and out. The building is really dark up here at the top, and then it's lighter at the bottom. So I want it all to be consistent. That's fine. I think it could be, definitely could be better. Oh, but again, it all comes down to how much time you have to edit. And I don't think I want to sit here for the next 10.5 hours editing this photo. You know, there's certain shortcuts that I'm just going to have to take to get this done at a reasonable time. See if I can't add some saturation to the sky, surrounding area. And I'll try and match that a little bit more. Yeah. We're getting some motion blur because the wind, but I think it's decent. It's not bad. I'm just examining and looking at the different areas. Like this could be a little bit better. There's a bunch of stuff that I could keep going with, but I'm just not going to. Each of these shots is taking so long to edit. As a general rule, I give myself like 5 minutes to edit each photo. Sometimes it just doesn't happen though. Like with this property, which takes like 20 minutes for one sometimes, but I think that looks decent so far. It's a good base. Maybe just a couple dabs with some saturation, and that's it. I'm gonna save that. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Just zoom in. This looks like crap around here. I should have gone in there and fixed that up and lightened this area up. I'm not going to though. Just looking around, seeing if I see anything major. It looks like it was blended in pretty well overall though. it's definitely decent. Yeah, so how many have we done? We've done 7. There is 14 total. What is this one? Oh my gosh, I hate this property so much. I hate it. None of these shots are that easy to do. I'm going to do this one next, though. That one I will be doing next. But I am going to take like a 2-minute break, because these are just a nightmare, to be honest. They are an absolute nightmare, so I'll be back in like 2 minutes. All right, we are back. We are back, and again, once again, we are ready to attack. We're ready to attack real estate photography. And yeah, I know it's as exciting as it sounds. Trust me, I know. There's a reason that I'm in this field. It's because the excitement. Yeah. You don't have to tell me. And again, the photographer's photos are not aligned. He's pressing too hard on the shutter button or something. I don't know. I don't care. It just needs to stop. Because it makes my job so much more difficult. So much more difficult. Really trying to get the outsides to liven up. I think that's pretty good. Don't want to go too far. Want to have a nice, safe point. Let me see what we can do with the left-hand side. Okay, that just looks like garbage. Let me try this one. It's so desaturated and almost overcast. Cool it down. Needs a lot of saturation. There we go. That's good. I'm gonna brush this in for the interior. I think that's good. Let's zoom in, because everything is gonna look like crap with motion blur and the shutter speed and pressing too hard on the button. Get these aligned before I do any path creation. I guess that's okay. I guess. I don't know. And as always, we're doing the same stuff, using the same tools. It doesn't change. Nothing has really changed in decades when it comes to real estate photography, especially editing it. Nothing has really changed, and there's really not much that can be changed. It's a very simple system. It's all very manual. Nothing really automated here. Unfortunately, there's nothing really automated here. I wish I could just click a few buttons and some program can merge everything together perfectly. You know, the software can analyze what needs to be basically masked in. You know, that just doesn't exist though. All you could really do if you wanted to do something like that was like blend it together. Basically just blending the opacity of different layers together, and that's not what needs to happen. You know, there's no program that can sit here and analyze these little these holes in between these chairs and then tell itself That's what needs to be targeted. And then include those, these holes right here for some sort of mask or something. It all has to be done manually. That's why there are people that have dedicated positions of doing this type of work. Dedicated jobs just for editing real estate photography. Can be very difficult and very time consuming. Again, it all depends on the room, the shot, you know. Sometimes I'll get a job, sometimes I'll get an interior shot that'll literally take me 60 seconds to edit. Sometimes it'll be 30 minutes. Just kind of goes with the territory, you know. Sometimes you get lucky and you can get all your jobs done in like 3 or 4 hours. Other times it'll take 3 or 4 days to get everything done. But hey, that's why you're getting paid the big bucks, right? That's why I'm getting paid the big bucks, because we don't play around. We do not play around when it comes to editing real estate photography. You know, if people require our services, they're going to pay. They are going to pay handsomely. And if they don't, well, too bad. Too bad. You're not going to get the best in the world if you're not willing to pay for it. I'm just going over this. Instead of using the pen tool, I'm just painting this out. Make that fairly clean. That's good enough. Yeah, looks decent so far. You know, I tell people all the time, hey, you don't want to pay me $720 an hour? Tough luck. Go over to India. Pay the boys over in India 10 cents an image. Good luck. You think you're going to sell your multi-billion-dollar home on the beach by outsourcing the work to India for 10 cents an image? They always come crawling back. They always come crawling back. They say, you were right, Here, I'll pay you $1,000 an hour. Just please do it. Do it, just edit this. We need you. And I say, I told you. You should have paid the big bucks the first time. There's a reason that you're paying the big bucks. It's because you want a big result. You want big success. Success that only I can give to you. That's right. Or you. If you play your cards right, you could be calling the shots very, very soon. Like me. Yes. You could be calling the shots very, very soon. Okay, left-hand side is a little dark. I'm going to brighten that up just like that, folks. Look at that. Right-hand side, brighten it up just a little bit. I feel like I'm going to war right now. And I'm just slaying enemies left and right. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. The feeling I get from using Photoshop. Oh, jeez, look at how janky those edges are. Let's soften that up. What do you say, folks? Let's soften these edges up. A little rough around the edges. Oh, that's too much. That was too much. I think we're think we're in a good spot now. The top of the faucet is still like dark. I don't know why. Watch this. Watch what I do right here. You're only going to see this type of stuff here. Trust me, watch. Hard brush, 100%, 100%, 10%. Hard brush, sample similar color, new layer. Look at this. Hitting the shift key as I go around, basically making straight lines. Look at that. Look at that, folks. Isn't that crazy? Look, it's literally perfect now. Unbelievable. Here's the before. Here's the after. It's like OxyClean with Billy Mays. It's perfect now. What else do you need? I mean, really, what else do you need? What's the deal with that? Okay, I'm going to pop in a new layer, and I'm going to do the same thing over here. Instead of, doing these holes individually, I'm going to sample a similar color. I'm going to see if a blending mode will work, and look at that. It did. It did. Before, after, before, after. It's like perfect. Everything I do is just perfection. Oh my gosh. If you haven't subscribed already, folks, it's time to hit that button. It's time to hit the bell notification icon so that you don't miss a single video. Yeah. It's that time. It is that time. Okay. Oh boy. Can I handle this? What do you think? Oh boy. I don't even know what's happening. Hold on. Okay. Oh. Look at that. That's not what I wanted. I'm going to pop in a mask. Can you guess what I'm going to do? You guessed it. Wait a minute. Boom. Look at that. I brought it right back in. Yeah. Trust me. I know. I get it. I'm amazing. Yeah. Yep. Oh boy, that's fine. We're gonna move on, and we're not gonna pay attention to that little imperfection there. It's okay. Things aren't perfect in life. Even though I am, things aren't always perfect. It's okay. So, when I use the spot healing brush in an area that's kind of tight like this, Photoshop is going to completely just jank it up. Watch this. See? It gives us this little thing over here. It just can't make that distinction. So, instead of doing that, I'm going to copy and paste this existing area by hitting Command J after that. And I'm going to just drag that out. Drag it out. It's fine. Just like that. Yeah. Now that I have that, I can come down here. Boom. Select inverse, delete. This is why you subscribe to this channel. That's why. Things like that. You're not going to see this. You're not going to see the magic anywhere else. It's just not going to happen. Oh boy. Okay, we're on a roll, people. We're on a roll. Okay. Let me see if I can't make the ocean a little bit more blue. Just like that. Don't go too crazy. Whew, that was close. Okay. Here we go. Oh, yep. I just hit delete. You didn't see me do it, but I did it. Yep. Boom. Boom. Before, after. I'm going to take the opacity down because it looks kind of, well, it's not that great. It's fine, but it could be better. I don't have the time to make it perfect. I just don't have that kind of time right now. Pop in a new layer, sample that color again because I just lost it. And let's see what I can do with this. Again, the agent wants blue ocean, blue water. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah. I want this. I want that. I don't want to pay $1,000 for your editor to edit the photos. Psst. I'm telling you. They always come crawling back. Yeah. And yes, I am making $1,000 an hour to edit this property. It's the only reason I'm doing it. I don't get out of bed before noon for anything less than $1,000. Are you kidding me? Do you know who I am? Okay, before, after. I'm going to grab the eraser tool. Look at this. You can also erase things with this tool right here. The eraser tool. Yes. And I'm just going to come in there and kind of go to town. Before, after. Let's see. Oh, I forgot this area over here. Chat. I want your help. If you notice something that's a little off, let me know. Let me know. With our powers combined, we can edit real estate photography together. Yeah, that's right. Before, after. And again, I'm going to just paint this out. I want to bring in a little bit of those tidal waves. I don't know if they're really tidal waves, but, you know, just to bring in a little bit. And look at that, folks. Before, after. You can't see it from that distance, so I'm going to zoom in just so you can see. Look at this. Before, after. Before, after. Yeah. It's fine. It doesn't have to be 100% perfect. Even though it is perfect. Yes. Yes. Okay. We're moving on. We're almost done. And again, it's almost break time. It's almost break time. It's almost time for Burger King. Today's sponsor of this live stream it's brought to you by Burger King. Make it a great one. Make it a great one with BK. Burger King. Home of the Whopper. Home of the Brave. An American classic. That's Burger King, folks. That is Burger King. This live stream would literally not be possible without Burger King today. Yeah. They're the ones funding and producing it. So you can thank them. Yeah. Thank them. Go to burgerking.com, go to contact us, and write them a very nice email saying thank you for producing today's episode. Yeah. And on that note, again, I will be right back after these brief messages from today's sponsor, Halliburton, Ray-Ban, and Burger King. Yes. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Attack mode has been enabled. Yes. We're getting straight back into it. Straight into it. We're going to call that kitchen 2. We're going to throw it in the PSD folder. We're going to grab this one. We're going to do the same stuff. It's the same thing over and over, people. It's not complicated. It's not complicated. What I don't want to use for the outside view is this one, because it's got that big ol' flash right there. This is gonna be a balancing act right now. It's like walking the high wire while you juggle, you know. It's basically what I'm doing right now with Photoshop. Really got to make this look like we've got some sky outside and some blue ocean, some blue water, because the realtor wants blue water. They don't want it to look like it's radioactive, contaminated, polluted, city water that everybody drinks. They don't want it to look like that. They want it to look like something exotic. And I can't blame them. Basically, they're asking me to make it look perfect for them. And they know for a fact that it's only I that can deliver that result. Okay, we're getting right back into it. Please tell me this is going to line up. Oh. Will it line up? That's the question. Not really, because we're still getting some camera shake. Again, my photographer, he's janky. He's very janky. Look, I love the guy. I love him. He's a great guy. But he's janky. He's very, very janky. Now, having said that, ultimately, it's going to be my responsibility to remove the jankiness from the photo and make it look astonishing. Yeah. Janky photos don't sell homes. I'll tell you that right now. Nobody wants a janky photo. Nobody wants a janky photo. I'm cutting right through that faucet. And don't think for a second that I'm not going to come back to it, though. I'll be right back to fix that faucet. Yeah, I think I'll come right back to it right about now, actually. Just like that. Just like that. You're witnessing greatness happen right now. Right in front of you. Yes. Greatness has just been achieved. Again, for the 50th time during this live stream. Oh. And we gotta mind our P's and Q's when it comes to the reflections. Even when it comes to a TV from 1997, even though it's 2024, we still have to mind our P's and Q's. Yeah. That's just the reality of the situation. Okay. Just making a quick selection. I don't want to make that too dark, but I do want to bring it in a little bit. The same with this area, and the same with this area right here. Yeah, just with a soft brush, I'm just gonna brush that in like that. All right, we have got a really good base established at this point. So now I'm going to pop in another adjustment layer, brightness and contrast. I'm just going to paint this in, as you can tell. And I might even add another one just to hit the sights on the left, right, and bottom area. I might even add another brightness and contrast adjustment layer for the outside. Yeah, just to give it a little bit of brightness. What about some hue and saturation outside? If we go too far, we're going to basically make all this yellow, we're just going to turn everything into a radioactive waste dump. That's not what we want. That's not what we want. So I'm just going to kind of hit it down here at the bottom. Maybe up here, maybe up here. Just dabbing it once, twice, 3 times. That's about it. And again, look out for the reflections. Look out, people. We've got reflections incoming. Incoming in 5, 4, 2, 1. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. And just brush that in like once, twice. I think that's good enough. If I go too much further, it's just going to be dark. That's not what you want. That doesn't look good. Let's make it a little bit more subtle than that. Can we? Shall we? Just come in there and blur that. Everything looks pretty decent so far, though. I'm not liking the countertop. It's like way too dark. So I'm going to select that and then just like brush it out. And again, I'll brush it out just like that. But for now, I think that looks good. So I'm going to merge all onto a new layer. That way I can start removing reflections from the light and the wires that are hanging, kind of hanging down. Oh boy, Photoshop, you're just, oh gosh. I'm moving on from that. I'm moving on. Don't tell the real estate agent that I did that. That little imperfection is yours and mine. It's our secret, okay? And there we go. It's pretty clean. It's not bad. Looks okay. I like it. You know, should I remove this? Should I remove the, should I remove the outlet? Oh, look at that. I thought Photoshop was going to like totally botch that. That was impressive. I am genuinely impressed right now. Genuinely impressed. That was really something, Photoshop. You have delighted me today. Good job. Before, after. Oh, I need a little bit of shadow over there though. So before I click off, I'm gonna come in there. I'm gonna grab this color right there. I'm just gonna paint this in. Just like that, folks. Look at that. Look at that. I mean, it's photorealistic. It's photorealistic. Oh my god. Oh, no, it's not. It's pretty bad, to be honest. It's pretty bad. But is it good enough? Yes. Are we moving on? Are we going to be moving on from that? The answer is yes. Absolutely. What is this outside? I don't know. I think it's some sort of light fixture. I don't like it. I want to remove it. Just like that. Yes. That is better. That is much better. Okay. All right, here we go. We're moving on. It's pretty clean. It's a pretty clean image so far. And again, I never send these out after I finish saving them out as JPEGs. I hold on to them. And I do a final review on every image. Yeah. Isn't that something? Isn't that something? How many do we have done? How many are finished? We have 9 that are finished. There's 14 total. Can you do the math on that? That's right. There's 120 left. 120 to be done. It's crazy. Having said that, I'm going to bring up Ken, Ryu, and Sonic on your screen right now. That's them right there. And I'm going to take a break. I'm going to leave you with them, and I'll be right back in 2 minutes. And we are back. I'm going to go ahead and remove our little friends from the screen. Yeah. And we're going to get right back into it. Yes, we're going to get right back into it. And here we go. Are you ready? Are you ready? Okay, I'm ready. I think. I don't know. Probably not. Let's keep going anyways. All right, we've got the lanai shot. Okay, so right hand side, left hand side. I'm focusing on the right hand side of the exterior view, which actually looks pretty good. It's not bad. There we go. Throw that on that document right there. And we'll do the same for the left hand side. go. Take that down to 4K. And another big shout out to all of today's sponsors: Halliburton, Ray-Ban, Staples Office Supplies, and Burger King. Yeah. The endorsement deals just keep rolling in. It's incredible. Each live stream that we do here continues to shatter records. It shatters all previous records. Just stunning numbers that we're pulling here, people. Stunning. Okay, where should I even start on this? Oh boy. It's kind of confusing because I could start up here, or I could start right here, which will probably look better overall. So, with the help of today's sponsors, Halliburton and Staples, I'm going to grab the pen tool. Yeah, I'm going to grab the pen tool. Oh. And I'm going to go around that little apple. Boom, 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 boom. Just like that, just like that. Oh. Oh boy, this is where things get tricky. This is where it gets tricky. This is where it helps to be numero uno in your field. This is where your expertise really comes into play. Here we go. Can you click that fast with the pen tool? Can you do that? I don't think so. I don't think you can. How fast are you with the pen tool? My Illustrator teacher told me if you can master the pen tool, you master Illustrator. And within about 10 minutes, I had already mastered it. You know, he was walking around the classroom, making sure that all the other students were, you know, functioning and weren't having a total meltdown inside of Adobe Illustrator. By the time he got to me, I had already created like 5 projects that I was getting paid for. I mean, it was like the easiest thing ever. He was like, wow, that is stunning how good you are with the pen tool. And I was like, yeah. Did you not look at the at the last name, the last names of the students? Did you not notice my last name? Yeah. You're in the presence of greatness right now, teacher. His name was Jason Becker. I think his name was Jason Becker. I said, Jason, listen, I'm gonna have your job soon, so you may as well start packing up a box and clearing off your desk, because within about 5 minutes, I'm going to be running this classroom. I'm going to be the instructor, because I am better than you. Yeah. He did not like that. He did not like when I told him that, but at the same time, there was really nothing he could say in defense, because he knew that his time was up. Yeah, Mr. Becker's time was up. His days were numbered. Ultimately, I didn't take the job. Why? Why, you ask? Well, I went on to do bigger and better things. Namely, I partnered with Adobe. yes. While I was in school learning computer graphics and motion graphics in 3D, I partnered up with Adobe at their development studio in California. And I helped to continue to refine Photoshop. Yes, that's what I did. I got paid, I think, a salary of $1.3 million yearly. Full dental, full benefits, vision, 401k, everything. That's what I did while I was still in school because I was already light years ahead of the game. When the first time I even used Photoshop, I didn't even have to physically touch the keyboard and mouse. All I had to do was look on the screen. Literally just look at the screen. And I could create. I was already creating stuff just by looking at the screen. I am a wizard. You do not understand. You cannot understand. You cannot process how good I am. You will never understand how good I am when it comes to Photoshop. Jason Becker knows how good I am at Photoshop. My teacher, my incompetent Illustrator teacher, he knows. He knows. Yeah. Look at that fan. Did you even notice that? I saw it. I saw how that fan doesn't look quite right. The question is, did you see it? Oh boy. Things are starting to get a little janky here. Okay. I think we recovered that area just fine. I think it looks okay. Looks like there is a reflection. Do I even care enough to remove that flash? What do you think? I may do that. I might not. I don't know. For now, I'm going to focus on the outside. I'm going to focus on a little bit of saturation for the outside. Yeah. Yep, just like that. Needs a little bit of color out there. It's looking a little desaturated. And of course, all these ridiculous wires they're going to have to go to. It's all got to go. It's like a liquidation sale of wires here. Yeah. I'm trying to think about what I want to do next right now. What is the next area that I want to tackle? Where do I want to apply my greatness? I'm thinking this table right here. I'm just going to dab it a few times and look at that. It's perfect. It's literally perfect. I have trouble processing how good I am sometimes. I need to replace this because there's literally nothing going on out there. And these exposures aren't going to do it because we're looking inside. And then we're going through this window, the sliding glass, and then we're going through the other window in the kitchen area over there. So none of those exposures are going to work. So I need to just grab something that already exists and do that. And just line up the horizon with the water. That should be fine. And then just go in there and make a selection and then mask it. I'm just going to cut right through these little objects here. Let's see how that... Oh, look at that. Look at that, people. Again, this is why you subscribe to this channel. You're not going to get greatness like this anywhere else. Ah, boy, maybe I should I think I'm gonna quit. I think I'm gonna quit real estate photography and just become. I don't know. I've been thinking about different ideas of what I want to do. You know, I need to apply my greatness in other areas. That much I know. That much I know. I'm wondering if I want to take over. Gosh, what do I? Adobe? I mean, should I become the president of Adobe? I don't know. I feel like that's beneath me. I feel like there's other stuff that I could do. I'm not saying that being the president of Adobe would be bad. I mean, it's just, is it good enough for me? That's the question. I don't know. I would really have to put some thought into that. I mean, after all, I did help to develop Adobe Photoshop like 47 years ago. Or wait, when did Photoshop come out? I think it was like 1980. Gosh, what was it? 85? 86 or something? I don't know. It's been so many years since I was involved in the development of Photoshop. It's been so many years. I mean, I've done so much other groundbreaking work since then. You know? I don't even know. I'm gonna have to. Yeah. I'm gonna use this existing. Boom. And I'm gonna see if I can't just drag that out. That should work just fine. Hopefully. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I need to cover this top area up there though. Oh, there we go. There we go, I think it's good. Yeah. Of course it's good. It's me. It's me we're talking about, people, of course. It's nothing less than perfect. Every single time. Yeah. That looks pretty good, though. Make that active selection. I'm going to grab that over there. Make that a little bit lighter. I'm going to try and just paint in a little bit of blue. A little bit of blue for the water. Before, after. Okay. Paint this out. And then come over here. Select and highlight the horizon. You know, make sure I've got everything covered over here. Hit enter, select that, and then delete it. Delete it. And I gotta repeat the same process over and over and over. I'm trying to do the math right now on how much money I'm going to be making from editing this. Oh, gotta get that. How much money I'm gonna make from editing this property. I charged them $1,000 an hour. So I've been at it for about, I think over 2 hours. So by the end of it, I'll probably make like $8,000. Yeah, $8,000. I don't want this to look fake. If I can add a little bit of quality to it, that's good. I don't want to overdo it though and end up with some ridiculous fake look. I should have blurred this more. Oh, you know what? Hard brush. Pop in a new layer. Sample color. Boom. Sample color. Boom. Just paint in some hairs, you know, little furs, little fibers, whatever it is you want to call this. You know, it doesn't have to be perfect. Even though it is perfect, I'm just saying it doesn't have to be. Okay, now we're done. Look at that, people. I mean, is that not excellent? Does that not make you want to buy this home and just sit in this chair and drink a glass of wine at sunset? You know? Maybe you've got a little dog or a little cat out here just hanging out with you. You know, you can pet your little pet and relax out here in the sunset. Yeah. Okay. Oh. Look, when I say it's never over, I'm telling you it's never over. It never, ever ends. Never ends. Never ends. Look at this. Oh, gosh. Okay. Watch this. Watch how fast we do this. I want you to pay attention. This is really like next level stuff. So, pay attention and we're going to get right through this. We're going to be just fine. Okay. Grab that. Move it over there. Boom. Edit, transform, flip horizontally. You know what we're... Oh, wait. Hold on. Oh, they're mixed up. This goes on the left. This goes on the right. You thought I was going to mess that up? Give me a break. Give me a break. Okay. Now we need to make sure that the horizon line adds up. We need to make sure that it's pretty straight. Okay. Let me go edit, transform, warp. Boom. Oh yeah, just like that. Hide it temporarily. Make a quick selection. And then, can you guess what we're going to do? We're going to go around that. We're going to merge these together just because we can. It's now one layer. Oh, wait a minute. Got to make sure the other one is visible. Merge layers. It's now one layer. Watch this. Mask. Boom. Just like that. Just like that. It is magic. We call it Photoshop magic. Why do we call it Photoshop magic? I don't really know. It just is for no particular reason. Okay. This little I don't even know what's happening here, so I'm just gonna merge all onto a new layer to get rid of that. And look at that, people. I mean, that is just stunning quality. Oh wow. Oh, ugh. Gosh. Oh boy. I wish I could fire somebody right now. I wish I could fire somebody. Who can I fire? I'm the one doing the job, so I don't think there is someone that I can fire. Who can I fire today? I want somebody to feel my wrath. Oh, geez, look, it's even coming down there. It's even going down there. It's coming right for us. Look at that. Oh my gosh. It's a joke, people. I'm telling you. It's a joke. Okay. It's done now. Now it's done. There's literally nothing left that can be done to this image. I'm not even going to pay attention to it anymore. No more. Lanai already exists? Are you sure? Did I already save this image out? I did. Oh, wait. I did. Okay. So, we need to replace it. Yes. Yes. Done. Done. Don't save. Don't save. Command H to hide. How many do we have? We have 10. There's 14 total. Oh, gosh. I hate this property so much. Oh, my gosh. I hate this property. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Oh, boy. Okay. It's break time. It's break time. We're bringing up Street Fighter right now, and we're bringing up Sonic the Hedgehog, and we're going on break for the next 2.5 hours. or 2.5 minutes. I don't know. We'll be back eventually, though. Eventually, we will be back. All right, we are back. Here we go. Here we go with another nightmare image to edit. I'll grab this one without the flash. And I think that looks pretty good. Take it right into camera raw. You know what the deal is. Okay. Save this. Master bath, hers. Or is it main or master? Main bath, hers. I think I'll use this one. I think so. I think I will use this one. Definitely. Okay, now we're just going to paint in some happy little trees here on the outside. Bring in some nice fluffy clouds. Yeah, I think that's nice. Okay. I need another one. The outside looks really crappy and it's almost like it's overcast, even though it's not an overcast day. Again, it's a nightmare property to edit. I'm not even playing when I say this. Editing a property like this for somebody that's not very good would probably take like 8.5 hours or something. With me, you know it's going to be a world record, like record-shattering time. That goes without saying. Oh, that goes without saying. Okay. I'm basically just going to try bring this in a little bit. If I go too far, I'm going to get that reflection from the flash. I want to avoid that. Paint that out over there. Paint it in up here, over there. All right, now that I've got that set up, zoom in. Boom, just like that. Grab the lasso tool, one of my favorite tools, folks. I use it all the time. It's wonderful. It's a fantastic tool. And as I add to these selections, guess what I'm doing? I'm holding down the Shift key each time I want to add to the selection. Yeah. And I should be using the pen tool, but guess what? Guess what? I'm not going to use the pen tool because I want to save time. I want to save time. And I'm willing to sacrifice a little bit of quality by not using the pen tool. Yeah, there we go. And again, I should probably be using it here with these leaves. Or this little bush, because it's just going to be like really blocky now. I'll definitely use it over there on the right hand side though. Boom, boom, boom. Just painting it out, painting it in where it needs to be, painting it out. Painting it out, painting it in. That's fine. I'll blur this like 0.3. And I cut through the orchid right here. So let me include the bottom of this. Instead of painting it out, I'll just include it because there's less work to do. And it should still look okay. Now that I have that, I'm going to click that, add that to a master path. Oh, jeez. Ugh. I'll cut through that. I'll cut through it because I'm cool. And there's a bunch of these little things that I'm going to be cutting through. And I'll come back to them and kind of paint out stuff that I cut through. It doesn't have to be perfect right now. Fill that path. See, yeah, there we go. I'll come back. I'll paint out the orchid. I'm going to give myself maybe another hour. And if this property's not done by then, I'll finish it tomorrow. You know, that way I can charge the client another $1,000. Screw them. You know, I've earned it. I've earned it. I have absolutely earned it. Okay, that looks good. Oh, gosh. Look at this ridiculous thing over here. What is this thing even supposed to be? I mean, come on. What is this? I don't even know. I don't want to know. I don't want to know what it is. I just want the nightmare to be over. Okay. You are witnessing greatness yet again. You are witnessing the magic of editing real estate photography for the luxury market. Yeah. Yes, 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 yes. I know, I am amazing. Oh boy, look at this. See, that's the problem. That's the problem. Look at the orchid over there. Look at the orchid over there. They're not matching up. They're not matching up. One's light, one's dark. Am I going to adjust that? I don't know. I don't know. What I do know is that I'm going to pop in an adjustment layer. Yeah. Who is that? David Rockefeller? Oh boy. I don't know. I don't know. We got to keep going though. Yeah, brighten it up. Make it look better. Yeah. Give me some sort of satisfaction here. Some hue and saturation. That looks pretty good. It's coming together. It always ends up coming together because I'm the one doing it. And everything I touch becomes gold. Literally, it becomes gold every single time. Yeah. Okay, so that thing is like wonky, so I'm gonna just do that, and then that, and then that, and that. That's fine. And again. Boom. Select a nice happy blue sky or blue water and just paint it in with aggression like that. Paint it in with rage. Oh boy. I'm telling you, this better be over quick. Because I just don't have it, people. If there's a property that takes 3 hours to edit, that's ridiculous. For me, that is so much time to put into one property. I mean, each job should take an hour and 45 minutes, like tops. Once you start getting into the 3 hour, 4 hour time range, it's ridiculous. Oh boy, it's ridiculous. Tell me. Oh gosh. Oh, come on. Stupid orchid. I hate you. I despise you. Oh, come on. It's a joke. It is a joke. It is an absolute joke. Where is this? Fill that in. Okay. Probably be quicker to use the pen tool here instead of just going in there with a brush. You know what? I changed my mind. I'm not giving this another hour. Maybe I might do another one. Like one more image. I'm over this. I am over this. Man, I'm over it. And of course, I gotta come in here and get the little stem, because the stem is too blue. Boom, 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 boom. Man, look at that. That is wild, man. And you know what? This isn't matching up. That's too light. This one's too dark or something. You know, I've said it before. I'm gonna say it again. I'm over it. I'm over it, people. I'm over it. I've put enough into this Put enough into this property, people. But it is coming out really good. I have to say, it's coming out really good. Oh, and no, those aren't perfect, but guess what? I'm not putting in more time. I'm not doing it. I'm just gonna dab these a few times. Maybe just hit that once. Okay, how does this look? Is it okay? It's a little dark inside. It is a little dark inside. I'm gonna merge all onto a new layer. Is there any wires? No. No, there's not. Image mode lab. Don't flatten. Okay, that's good. That's a good start. That's a good base right there. All right, let's kind of like review these now. Let's go over them, what we have. Isn't that cool? That's a cool photo right there. That is oh my gosh. Wow. Those are like teenagers basically up there. That is wild. That is American Ingenuity right there, folks. That's the old school generation. Those are real men up there doing real man's work. Okay. That's fine. I'm just kind of doing a review on these right now. Making some quick tweaks to them. They're definitely not done though. They are not done. Just like the other few images that are left. Oh boy. Oh, I did not save that path. Oh, I'll have to open up the PSD for that one. You know what? I might be able to just get away with this. Because it just needs a little bit of contrast. Nothing crazy. Yeah, gosh, these images are not easy to do. I mean, it's looking pretty clean though. This one, that one is like a pain. This one, I know there's stuff that I need to do to these, but I can't quite place my finger on it, you know. That's why I'll come back at different times later on. It doesn't have to be done right now, you know. I'll usually end up seeing and figuring out what needs to happen later on, but that one looks pretty good. That one's decent. The yellows and oranges need to be adjusted. This one, I don't know, it needs color. Is it outside that it needs color? Is it the sky? If I crank up the saturation outside, it just seems to be blowing out the water. All right, that's a little better. Hopefully Photoshop will remove this for me. And that's good enough. Okay. I think there's too much yellow. Over here too. This property like beat the crap out of me. That's why I say all the time the high rises that we do are just, I hate them so much. High rises are the worst. These condos specifically out here. Maybe they're different where you live, but out here they're not fun to edit. They're just not fun to edit. Okay. Well, I am so tempted to just call it a day right now. And go do something else that will make me a lot of money, you know? That's really the question that I ask myself when I wake up every day. How do I want to make a lot of money today? You know? I have endless options on how to generate revenue. What is it that I want to do today? What do I feel like doing to generate, tens of thousands of dollars in the next, 12 or 14 hours? I mean, what is it that I want to do? What is it that I want to do? Need some saturation outside with the sky. That's better. These are coming out pretty good though. Certainly not bad. I think I will quit and just take over Adobe. That's probably what I'm going to do sometime this year before the year is up. I'll probably make an exit from real estate photography and then take over Adobe. All the bugs and glitches, like that's got to go. It's ridiculous, that we're still dealing with these problems from Adobe and Premiere and Photoshop and stuff. If I end up taking over Adobe, which I probably will, I'm going to clean house. Yeah. There's going to be a lot of layoffs. There's no doubt about it. It's unfortunate, but people are going to lose their job. And if you ask me, they don't deserve to have those jobs if they can't get rid of all the bugs and glitches, When I was developing Adobe Photoshop years ago, we didn't have these problems. It was only until after I left that things really started to go downhill. I might have to get involved again. Yeah. Command J to duplicate that. I can take this into camera raw again. Desaturate it. Well, I don't know. This might be too much. Just need to get rid of a little bit. I'm not going to go crazy. That's fine for now. Okay. Where are we at? How many are done? There's 11 done, and there's still... Oh, there's still jobs to do. There's still photos to edit. It doesn't stop. Which one? Oh boy. Okay, I'm telling you now. I think this is it. Wait. Which ones? That's done. These are done. That's done. That's done. 1, 2. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Well, I wanted to finish this entire property all at once. It's disappointing, I know. It's very disappointing, but we've been at it. I've been at it, blessing the world with my greatness for like 3 hours. Okay. I need a break. I need to decompress. That way I can come back with a little bit of energy. Enough energy to get the remaining 3 shots finished. I still can't believe that Burger King has endorsed this channel, though. I mean, that's stunning. Ray-Ban, Staples, Halliburton, everybody's on board. Everybody is on board with this channel now. The endorsement deals are not going to stop rolling in. It's absolutely wild. Absolutely wild. You can see why. This channel is chock full of action, excitement, chaos, uncertainty when it comes to how we're going to edit these photos. And people just can't get enough of it. We can see why. We can see why people cannot get enough of it. There's something up here. What the heck is this? What is that? It's gone. It's gone. I don't want it there. So it's removed, just like the people at Adobe are going to be removed when I take over the company and clean house and get rid of all the glitches and bugs that Adobe keeps sending our way. I mean, it's just ridiculous. But what's not ridiculous is the success of this live stream. Let me take one final look at the live stream numbers here on YouTube. Again, it's been an absolute whirlwind of emotions. The current view count, 72,486 people. Yeah. Again, it's an international audience. It's not just America. It's not just Europe. We've got people in Korea. We've got people in Venezuela. We've got people in Costa Rica, Panama, Iraq, if you can believe that. Yeah, the Middle East is watching this live stream right now. Folks, it's just going to keep growing. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. You will not regret it. You will not regret it. Now, having said that, we're going to say goodbye for now. We may be live again very, very soon. Yeah, more than likely. More than likely. With numbers like this and success like this, it's hard to turn your back on, Until I take over Adobe as the CEO and president and CFO and vice president, yes, those 4 roles I will be taking over eventually sometime this year. But until then, we're going to continue the live streams. Yeah. We're going to continue to smash all records here on YouTube and around the world. It's going to be a roller coaster of emotion. So get ready. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell notification, as the kids say. And get ready for the next live stream. Because we're going to be back. We are going to be back very, very soon. And trust me when I say the next one is going to be even bigger than this one. So, having said that, have a fantastic day, a fantastic evening, wherever you're at, and we will see you in the next one.